What up, YouTube? Ed WeskerGriff coming back with my final video about the 2022 National in Atlantic City. Every year on the channel when I go to the National, I usually do a week or so after kind of my thoughts and musings about the National. And I am going to be live tonight on the Insert Revolution podcast. I will leave the link down below. We're going to be talking about the National, talking about war stories from the National, talk about the overall vibe of the show, just talking about the dealer interactions, which, oh man, we got some war stories there. And then, just the overall feel of the National in Atlantic City. Do want to talk about a couple things in this video for my own channel, and also have a package from Big Smooth Jeremy, who it is his birthday today, so happy birthday, Jeremy. But if you don't know him, he's Big Smooth here in the community. He also has 20 different burners, so don't get on his bad side, or he will leave you 20 to 50 dislikes on your one video. But Jeremy always hooks it up every National, giving out some cool, unique, just because care packages to people. And I did not didn't even look through this yet, and Jeremy told me to do it on video. I told him I would record it. He wanted to maybe have me do it live, but he did preference it by saying, if you do it live, your channel is either going to get terminated or potentially demonetized. And since the channel's not monetized, I don't have to worry about that, but the channel getting terminated would kind of bother me. So going to do this, record it. Anything that is, I guess, too crazy, I guess I'll just edit it out. Let's get into some of my thoughts about the National itself. Boy, oh boy, Atlantic City. Everyone was talking about Atlantic City, and boy, did it deliver on the hype. As someone who's local, lives in Philadelphia, I've been to Atlantic City hundreds of times throughout the years, throughout my life. And a lot of people got a reality check when it came to Atlantic City. People were saying that I was being an alarmist, but some people definitely got a reality check when it came to Atlantic City. I will say I almost got robbed on Friday, leaving the Don Filmington Claridge rooftop party / mega unauthorized, untaxed trade night on the second floor. Leaving there, I did have a crumb bum follow me all the way from Bally's to the parking lot, so that was pretty scary. That was pretty intense. Almost ran the guy over, as you do when you're trying to escape the clutches of potentially getting shanked in Atlantic City. But was able to escape with my life and my limbs and my cards. So I counted a blessing that I'm here to give my musings for the National in 2022. But on to other things. The show itself was really good. I don't want to seem like I'm being negative towards the show. I'm just giving my thoughts on it, and I never want to self-censor any of my opinions on my channel. But I will say the show itself was great. It was incredible meeting up with people in the community. Unfortunately, I didn't get to meet up with everyone. There was a bunch of people that I missed, and that was partially due to the cell reception, the Wi-Fi situation in the convention center. Without question, it is not up for debate. It was the worst National for cell phone reception, for Wi-Fi reception. The entire time I was in the convention center, I was completely blacked out from sending any text messages to anyone, to coordinate any meetups. It was just really, really rough to try to coordinate inside the convention center on meeting up with people. And the convention center was so huge, the layout was light years different from 2016. It was night and day different from 2016, the actual layout of the convention show floor. There was tons of space. It was great. There was places to move around. There was space. People did not feel on top of everyone. They fit in tons of dealers. I've even heard that next year in Chicago, they have to cut off a couple dealers because not everyone who went to Atlantic City will be able to fit in the Rosemont Convention Center. So the actual setup is really, really good in Atlantic City. There's tons of space. There's more dealers. and you're going to get a lot of walking in when you're there. Unfortunately, like I said, the Wi-Fi and the cell reception, if you're trying to coordinate with people in the community to meet up at certain spots at certain times, good luck. Because if you didn't have certain cell providers, like I know Mike O said he got decent reception, spotty reception, but mostly everyone I talked to, it was just really, really rough. And unfortunately, because of that, I couldn't meet up with a couple people. Couldn't meet up with Saul, BD Kane 721. Couldn't meet up with Bob Barf, Super 25 Sports Cards. So that stings a little bit. Couldn't meet up with Clint, Cole Hamill's fan. I know he was looking for me on Friday, but when you're in the dead zone, if you don't bump into the person, you're basically screwed. And that's not even talking about the whole other issue that people had, which was, dealers trying to get digital payment, whether that be PayPal or Venmo. Dealers were having a hard time with that. And that's not even getting into looking up comps, because boy, oh boy, I know a lot of people really rag on looking up comps, or, how many times that word is uttered at a national or a card show. But for this show, you really, really, really needed to know your prices, because some of these dealers were priced astronomically higher than what recent sold sales were. And I had a couple tussles with dealers, and you'll hear those war stories on the Insert Revolution podcast. But it was the dealer pricing. Certain dealers their prices were not based in reality, simply put. They were just trying to grift. And a lot of people couldn't check comps, so a lot of people got taken to the woodshed, as they say. Not only will the house always win in Atlantic City, but some of those dealers will always win, because boy, oh boy, they really got some people. And last but not least, let's see. Went to the PSA cocktail party. That was quite interesting. A lot of people have thoughts on that. I'll probably save that for the Insert Revolution podcast. But it was great meeting everyone. I'm really looking forward to Chicago. Do I think the Nationals should be back in Atlantic City? That's a tough question. I honestly don't know the answer to it. I'm 50-50 on it, because if they could fix the Wi-Fi, if they could fix the cell reception, then yeah, it would be fine. It's stupid expensive to go there. I can't imagine flying in to Philly and all the price and all the cost that goes into that. Again, I'm local. I was able to drive to the show every day, and I stayed over 2 nights at the Borgata, but the cost is ridiculous for Atlantic City. So if they do come back, it wouldn't be the worst thing, just because of how much space that they can get, and it will be a good turnout. But if it went anywhere else, I would not be mad at all. And if it didn't come back to Atlantic City, I wouldn't be mad at all. So that's kind of some of my thoughts. Again, I'll link down the Insert Revolution podcast. You can check that out. Now let's get into this, what is in here, because I've been waiting 2 weeks to look through this thing, and now we're going to go. But we also have this this baggie here, and I did look at this. I did cop a look at this, but Smooth hooked it up with a Super Bowl replica ring of the Eagles with Nick Foles on there. That is awesome. Fly, Eagles, fly. 2017. That's really, really cool. So that is awesome right there, Smooth. Right there, that was really cool. Now let's cut. Hillbilly Days 2022. Maybe I should wear this at the National next year. Hillbilly Days. Jeremy's favorite thing. Alright, the first card here, we got a Terrell Owens from Upper Deck with the popcorn. I do have this card. I remember actually wanting to send one of these in to get graded, I think. Or I was going to send to get one in graded, but maybe this will be a visual image of what these cards will be like. So get your popcorn ready. Oh, next we got Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. See, Gandalf's right there in the back with the one true king, Stannis Baratheon. But Mr. Gandalf, I wanted to buy one of his autograph cards. Ian McKellen, RBI Crew 7 had one. Funny story. I thought the price sticker said $300 on it. So it was. I was leaving Wednesday, and I took some video footage of it. I thought it said $300, so I went in with a whole game plan maybe of going in there Thursday. So Thursday I go over and I look down, and like a true dumbass, I was like, "That's not 300, that's 1,300." So I did not bring in Gandalf. Gandalf did not come back to Philadelphia. Ian McKellen autograph card. Next we got the Braves. That's kind of random. Oh boy, we got the Soviet Union rookie card from Allen and Ginter. Flags of lost nations, the USSR. Soviet Union rookie. That's interesting. Next we got U.S. Agent John Walker. Yeah, John Walker's on the back. U.S. Agent. Next, we got Topps dumps 1952 cards into the Hudson River. Tales of the game. Yep, all those 1952 cards that people rave about at the time when that was released, people just did not care about those cards. They all got thrown into the river. They all got dumped into the river. I'm sure all the pre-war collectors at the time probably. Next, we got a Alec Baldwin rookie card. I only know this because I'm pretty sure Jeremy sent one of these in to get graded by SGC. Next, we got a Star Wars Christmas card from Star Wars Galaxy. R2-D2 and C-3PO. It's pretty cool. Next, we got Sid Bream with the slide. That's interesting. Again, not a Braves fan, so. The slide, Sid Bream. I think he lives out. Next, we got the president of Ukraine, Vladimir Zelensky. This has to be a custom card. I need ammunition, not a ride. I wonder if GMA would grade that. Next, we have Dr. Jim Beckett. Topps card. Dr. Beckett. Stevie Ray. Shredding there. That's interesting. Next, we got a little Dunkin' Donuts. This is a good one. Little Dunkin' Donuts. Love me some Dunkin'. Next, we got a Halle Berry rookie card. Has to be. Maybe this is what he was alluding to, the Kyle Rittenhouse. I'm guessing this is a custom. Turning memories into mementos, rookies. What's the back here say? Yeah, it's definitely some type of custom. Of course, Smooth would have a Kyle Rittenhouse rookie card. Matthew McConaughey. And I was told that no grading company will grade this particular card. So this is a that's labeled there, Matthew McConaughey rookie card. All right, all right, all right. Pretty cool. Interstellar is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Don West. A lot of Don West types in the hobby now. Especially you can have seen them at the National. The All Madden Team Trophy. We got Rocky. Pretty dope. when Rocky won in Russia. Next, we got Carter Kieboom. I think he gave that to me because Juan Soto is making a cameo appearance in the background there. Pretty cool, the pink. And finishing off with this guy, Jeff Passan. Subject used memorabilia. They seriously made a memorabilia card of him? That seems like such a waste. Very interesting. Yeah, nothing too crazy in there. Love the Hillbilly Days. But that's all I got for you guys. Holy shit. Almost 19 minutes. I highly doubt anyone's going to watch this entire thing. If you do, let me know. Toodles.